Timers going there. Timers galore. Okay.
Guessing we're good.
Say again?
I'm guessing we're good.
Yep. We're just in warm-up mode, so we're warming up our oil temperature and our water temperature. We're going to get a water temperature into the green range. Then we'll go over the top with the systems check.
Okay.
And get that going.
We did a Robinson 22 flight down at Port Canaveral.
Oh, did you? Yeah. Yeah, that's a sweet little helicopter, 4-seaters.
I sat in the front.
Oh, it's cool, huh?
Yeah.
Nice. All right, while that's doing its thing, we're going to listen to our ATIS.
Temperature 18, dew point 17, altimeter 3029er, visual approach runway 36 in use, landing departing runway 36, traffic pattern altitude 1,000 feet. Helicopters operating west of runway 36 at or below 600 feet. Use caution for numerous birds in the vicinity of the airport. Read back all runway hold short instructions and runway assignments. Advise Space Coast Tower on initial contact. You have ATIS information, Bravo. Space Coast Tower, ATIS information, Bravo. 1350.
All right, water temperature's there. I'm going to do my fuel pump check, so make sure we got them both on right now. We'll turn one off, turn the other one back on, turn the second one off, and turn it back on. I'm looking for rises and drops in my fuel pressure. When I warm it up, I keep just one going, because the fuel level in there, what it does, it fills back into the right tank. And if it gets too high, it'll start coming out the cap a little bit, and you'll smell fuel. So I let it warm up until that fuel level comes down just enough so it's not overflowing the cap. So this before takeoff, we turn both fuel pumps on. Just a procedure I do on mine. Everybody's machine is a little bit different. And the ignitions, so you're turning off one set of plugs and then making sure the engine still runs. And our FADAC computers, which control all the fuel-air mixture, we turn one off at a time. We got two. We got our system check there. We turn it off. The green light goes on, off, and then the green light comes on. Amber and 2 flashes of red. That is a good check. Now it's just oil temperature. And confirm everything on my checklist.
Space Coast Tower, Cessna 6304 Sierra is midfield for the right downwind 36.
Cessna 04 Sierra number 2, final assess on a 2-mile final report of insight.
Look for traffic with number 2, 6304 Sierra.
All right. Yep, you're going to have a fun ride.
Have traffic in sight, 6304 Sierra.
6304 Sierra, runway 36, number 2, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, number 2 for runway 36, 6304 Sierra.
Dad's over there. Okay, I see him.
Birds.
What's up?
And lots of birds.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you'll see a lot of birds out there. Almost there. Just wait till it gets to the green. Turn the squelch down a little bit so we can talk better. There we go.
There we go.
I usually turn it up pretty high because of the wind noise, but you're not, the door's on there, so you're not going to have that issue.
That's actually, I just got a new mic for Christmas, and it's been able to pick up a lot of stuff.
That's good.
So, I'll do simulations with a lot of my friends, and communication has come in handy a lot of times.
That is so true.
Because one of them, we were using a helicopter, and I managed to stop him just in time. My mic had cut out before a lot of times, and it was something we did normally, but we'd kind of
contact Atlanta departure.
we'd kind of board a helicopter and fly.
Contacting Orlando.
Are you doing roadblocks?
Stormworks.
What is that?
Stormworks Bone Rescue. It's a game on Steam.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you played the roadblock. That's what my son's really big into right now.
That's I do too.
Yeah, he's got his squad that he plays with.
Yeah. But one of the things we'll do is we'll get into a helicopter and we'll fly around. But one of the things I had to be careful of before is friends trying to get. Oh.
Oh no, that's fine. Just
His
doing my
friends
check.
trying to not run into the rotor whenever getting in. And one of the times that we did recently, I managed to stop one because he got too close to tail rotor.
Yeah.
I had it running because we're in the Arctic.
Yeah.
And he got a little too close to his tail rotor trying to do a pre-flight.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna look to our left, to our right. Alright, overhead switches, fuel pump comes on, all clear on the right, left, and center. We're gonna pick her up off the cart. Okay, gonna check my cart. There's nothing on there. CG and controllability. Space Coast Tower, helicopter 8006 Alpha. I don't hear him.
Helicopter 8006 Alpha, Space Coast Tower.
Helicopter 8006 Alpha, southeast T hangar ramp information, Bravo. Like a present position departure with a left turn out to the west.
Helicopter 06 Alpha, present position departs through deck side caution, departing non-movement area to the west.
Okay, departing at my own risk and left turn out to the west. Helicopter 06 Alpha. Alright, check this out.
040 northbound departure approved.
Northbound departure approved, 600.
Straight up. Nosing it over. Couldn't do that before. You're super light too anyway, but that, we'll be able to do that with your dad too. Just the throttle came back a little bit. No big deal. Okay, we're clear left, turning left.
So the Blackhawk is at the museum.
Yeah, they parked it there a couple weeks ago now. I guess they worked a deal out to put it on display out there.
You also got a Skymaster in the hangar.
They do, yep. Alright, we're cruising along at 500 feet.
70 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's it. Get a little bit more speed once we get the nose over. Probably more like 80. I think it's more comfortable with the doors on as long as you got airflow in here, but it can get real hot.
I'm pretty chill right now.
Yeah. It'll turn into a sauna, especially when you face the sun.
Actually, with my Star Wars game, I tried to make one of these, and it crashed into the ocean.
It did.
I managed to get like 20 kilometers out of it, and it ran out of fuel.
Oh no. This is the great outdoors that we're passing, this I-95. And then the St. Johns River, you can see it, just this marshy area is the St. Johns River.
Oh yeah.
And we'll go up to the north towards 50 and come back around.
There's an alligator down there in the lake.
Oh yeah, there's alligators everywhere out here.
Yep. There's a lot of them over there.
Could be alligators. I'm not alligators, but cows. Of course, alligators down there. But when it's cold out, they do like to sunbathe. The water's still pretty high, but you'll see on the banks here, the banks will start coming out. All right, here we go, coming on down. Got an airboat down there. This is the fun ride.
Yep.
Space Coast South Office 323. We are...
Space Coast traffic, helicopter 8006 Alpha, Rotorway 162 left, just south of training area Alpha, low level over the St. Johns River, northbound towards 50. See all the cows down there. We're going to loop around these trees.
traffic pattern altitude 1,000.
That's bright.
Runway 36 out of below 600 feet.
Yep.
Use caution for numerous modes in the vicinity of the airport. Read back all runway short instructions and runway assignments. Advise space this tower initial contact you with this information, Bravo.
Alright, coming on up. Space Coast Tower, helicopter 8006 Alpha.
Company 8006 Alpha, Space Coast Tower.
Yep, about 5 miles due west of the airfield inbound with Bravo. Like if I can do direct to the southeast T hangar ramp for passenger swap.
Company 06 Alpha, right, I got a Cessna on a 4-mile GPS found on a 9 circle on the runway 36. You have in sight?
Let me see. I'm looking for traffic now. Helicopter 06 Alpha.
Company 06 Alpha, what is your altitude?
700 feet indicated now.
Yeah, he's actually off your left side, kind of above you. He's at 1,300 feet.
Oh yeah, I got him in sight.
06 Alpha, Roger. Roger, just report a mile, continue inbound and report a mile to the west for the east ramp.
Okay, report a mile to the west. I got the traffic in sight. Helicopter 06 Alpha.
Funky 323, traffic below you and to your right slightly is a helicopter at 600 feet. He's inbound as well. Let me know if you see him. He's got you in sight.
We have the helicopter inside, Bunker 223.
I didn't even see him there. Yep. He's not showing up on my iPad. Usually the traffic shows up.
This is Tower Bunker 223. We start the circle for runway 36.
Funky 323, runway 36, clear for low approach.
Alright, 36 low approach, Bunker 323.
Welcome to 06 Alpha, that Cessna's going to circle to 36. He's cleared for the low approach over runway 36, so remain west of the runway until he passes.
Okay, remain west of the runway till he passes 06 Alpha, and I can make my approach, basically I can follow right behind him and make an approach from south to north, and the southeast hangar ramp, if that works for you.
Is there so too? Why don't you just follow him to runway 36? Runway 36, you clear to land, you can exit the runway at Charlie.
That's perfect. 36 cleared to land, exit at Charlie, following the traffic, helicopter 06 Alpha. Alrighty, we're following the Cessna.
That's something you don't normally see.
Space Coast Tower, seems the helicopter is pulling in and out. Can we do a touch and go?
Funky 321, runway 36, clear for touch and go.
36 clear for touch and go. Thank you, Bunker 223.
They've got the drawbridges up.
Oh, yes. Yeah, something big coming through there.
Yep. New neighborhood here?
My neighborhood's on the north side of the airport. I'm in Royal Oak. This is Port St. John here.
I was talking about down here.
Oh, new neighborhood. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like they are building one up. They're not going to be happy with the airplane noise.
No.
They're They're gonna start complaining about that. And you're gonna have to tell them, why'd you move right by an airport?
Yeah.
Temperatures, pressures, everything looking good. 181 on the water. Oil's about 202.
Cisco Tower, USAT 7188 Delta, turning onto downwind for circle 36.
Copy 88 Delta, number 2, following a helicopter on a 3/4 mile final, report on the site.
Number 2, searching for traffic, 88 Delta. Traffic in sight, 88 Delta.
USAT 88 Delta, runway 36, number 2, clear to land.
Runway 36, number 2, clear to land, USAT 88 Delta.
All right, your dad's there waiting for us.
Yep. Tabbies are free white. One red. Well, no, 2 red.
2 white, 2 red, right on glide path, yeah. Know how to read the pappies already, that's good. You're ahead of the game.
Yep.
Get off at Charlie Taxiway.
Yeah, it does get warm in here.
Taxi to parking with you, 06 Alpha.
Helicopter 07, taxi to parking, maintenance frequency.
Taxi to parking with you, helicopter 06 Alpha.
Helicopter 88 Delta, turn right at Echo, you can hover taxi to parking, maintenance frequency.
Right on Echo, marine this frequency, 88 Delta.
Into the wind. And roller on down to idle. Okay, if you know how to start taking your door handles off there, open those up. You know how she picks up now. Space Coast Tower, helicopter 8006 Alpha.
Helicopter 8006 Alpha, Space Coast Tower.
Helicopter 8006 Alpha, southeast T hangar ramp information. Bravo, like the present position departure with the left turn out to the west.
Helicopter 06 Alpha, roger, present position departure, improve exercise caution, departing non-movement area to the west.
Exercise caution, left turn out approved. Helicopter 06 Alpha, on to go. Here we go. Alright, we'll do the same thing.
Yeah, definitely climbs pretty quick.
Yeah, couldn't do that before. Up to about 150 feet, then we start bringing our power back to climb. 35 inches. Nose it over for acceleration. And away we go.
Yeah, I didn't think about it until it was too late when they had the 2 Blue Angel aircraft on the ramp the weekend before Christmas.
Oh, they did? Yeah, the A4 and the F-18?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it was that day you were giving rides.
Was it? Oh, okay.
And I thought, man, if I would have known ahead of time, I would have gotten a hold of you and said, hey, can we come over here and maybe try and get some pictures of them? But
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
it was too late.
Yeah, you got my number, don't you? Make sure you get it in your phone there, but
Yeah.
yeah, you got me. Like the wind's starting to kick up here a little bit.
It is. I can feel it on the ramp too.
Yeah.
That's why I sat in the truck after you guys left because it was getting a little cool out there.
Yeah, up here it's not bad. It's like a greenhouse in this thing.
Yeah.
It is a beautiful day, though. Very beautiful. But this has been my playground out here, St. John's River there, just going out there and playing around. A lot of the USATs guys train out there, too. They got an open field. And it stays out of your guys' way, too.
Yeah,
you don't see me in the pattern as much anymore, because, I'm just trying to stay out of your guys' way. It gets busy as it is with all the other training aircraft.
Currently 10 miles to the west on the profile of the GPS 9er with Bravo and a request.
Yeah, another guy doing the GPS approach, so I'll stay north of runway 9's final.
We'd like to follow in the GPS 9er and then simulate a mist to the southwest heading to...
That's the great outdoors, that area there.
Okay, yeah.
Takeoff here, Roger. Report a half mile to the west of the field.
4.5 mile west of Takeoff here.
Yeah, I was coming in and one of those, I guess the buggy flight guys is doing a practice GPS to 9, circled the land 36, so we came in behind him.
Yeah, I had to...
You had the radio up?
Yeah, I turned the scanner on in the car, so I was listening to everything.
Oh, cool.
Well, it'd be nice to find a place out here.
Yeah, I think this is, what the hell is this neighborhood called?
This is that Wendover place, I think,
Wendover Estates, yeah. Yeah, kind of isolated because there's like that one way in, one way out kind of thing.
Well, actually, we looked at a house somewhere back in here, but I'm not sure exactly where it was. But it was a wooden house, so...
Oh, yeah, I'd stay away from wooden houses.
Yeah, we decided not to go with it because of any kind of rotting.
That,
It was pretty old anyways.
And hurricanes here.
Yeah.
I'll take a cement brick house any day in Florida.
Yeah.
All right, we'll head to the south a little bit. Got some nice golf courses down there.
Yeah, they do.
So I ever explain what an auto rotation is to you? You know, we're exchanging the engine power, and we're using upward airflow to run the rotor system and turn it like a windmill. Okay, so it kind of feels when you enter it like your balls are kind of floating in your stomach a little bit.
Right.
But we're going to demo one here going to the north and get down low level here.
Okay.
Because we're at 600 feet here, so what you do is you lower the collective all the way down. Then the aircraft's going to start dropping, and you're going to have upward airflow that's going to keep the rotor spinning, and the engine will go to idle.
Oh, okay.
That's what I practice, so you see me practicing those all the time.
Yeah.
I tell people that because the sensation is you're floating for a second, and then the glide is like really nothing. You'll see.
Yeah.
We're at 700 feet now, into the wind. I'll count down for you. And 3, 2, 1, we go down, left, aft. That's our low rotor horn.
Okay.
And now we can adjust the rotor RPM. See, it's at 105. I'll pick up on the collective a little bit. And it's at 102, 100, and I'm lifting and lowering the collective to keep that at 100%. 70 miles an hour is good. Then at the bottom, we would flare the aircraft, level it, and then pull collective. And I'm just going to bring the engine back in.
Okay.
It's a little nerve-wracking for people the first time, and that's why I try to explain it. But the thing is, you can see how slow we can get. I could put it down in that little patch there.
Yeah.
You can put it down anywhere you need it to.
Of course, you know, the Blackhawks back at Buckley out did it all the time, and you know, I was always seeing them do it, and then
yeah, the Blackhawk, that descent rate is like a bag full of shit. It's falling out of the sky fast.
Yeah.
It's like 1,900 feet per minute.
Yeah. You know, Chinook's even worse probably.
Oh yeah.
But I know Will does a STEM program there at the museum, and last term they had the commander of the Blackhawks down at Patrick came in and talked to everybody.
Oh, good.
And he was explaining the whole auto rotation.
Yeah.
But until you actually do it,
Now you felt it, so
yeah.
that's what happens to you when you lose the engine. You just do that, then you find a nice little patch, and you're not flying far, I can tell you that.
Do you see a lot of alligators out here? Or?
When the banks kind of get exposed, because this is going to dry out more and more during the wintertime.
Right.
I've got videos and pictures of hundreds of alligators on the banks of the St. Johns River here.
Okay.
It's really flooded, so they're all kind of like under the water because it's cool out.
Yeah.
But during the sunny winter day, there's hundreds of alligators out there sunbathing.
Okay.
Like today would be perfect, but there's really no bank for them to get up on because it's so high still. But give it a couple weeks, and you'll see hundreds of alligators out here.
Yeah, I'll get with you, and we'll come out here someday.
Yeah, I'll show you some video when we get back on the ground. Me and Al were up here, like, oh my God.
Yeah.
We'll circle around this tree here. Lots of birds.
Lots of birds, yeah.
The USATS guys got a training area here.
Yeah, they got, actually they had a set a helicopter down here last week because they gave us a call from their office saying, hey, one of our helicopters is stuck out there at, I guess it's called Pad A or something like that.
Yep, over here.
Is it over here?
12 o'clock, we're going to go fly over there.
I see the orange markers.
Yep. Yeah, they had an R-22 stuck there a few weeks ago. I don't know if that's the same incident you're talking about.
It was last week. I want to say it was last Friday.
Okay, yeah, that was another incident then.
Okay.
I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
And the good thing about here is you can start practicing your traffic patterns and stuff here, and you're not over there in the class Delta, getting everybody's space. I know you guys have the helicopter pad traffic for those guys.
Yeah, but it gives an opportunity to come out here and practice some other stuff.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about it. You can do autos in here and do all kinds of stuff. So I've been kind of out here. I'm in their internal frequency is 2195, and then you just coordinate with them. And we'll do a quick stop in here. There's a quick stop. And this is starting to dry out nicely. This used to be completely unusable.
Oh, really?
Because it would just be flooded. There's just water everywhere. So you could hover in it, but you couldn't set it down. The cows just don't care.
Yeah.
So some of the other things I could practice out here now with guys that come in to do training with me are like confined area operations that I just didn't have the power before to do.
Oh, okay.
So you can get, before you needed that run-up area to get above effective translational lift, now you can get right up to an area like this or land in a hole, surrounded by obstacles, and we can do a vertical takeoff over it. So, the wind's coming from about the northwest, add our power, clear your obstacle, nose it over, get above effective translational lift, and then back off on that power. Couldn't do that before, so now, I've got it right where I wanted to be, performance-wise.
That's 50 there, right?
Yeah, we can go over there real quick, you see it. I'll take you over by that boat ramp.
So is this the road? Oh no, that's not the... There's a road that goes back to you can actually go back to a wildlife area back here, so it's back behind us a little bit, I guess.
Well, this is all
right here.
Everything north of 50 here is wildlife preservation.
Right.
So if I go north of it, I technically have to be at 2,000 feet per FAA regulations.
Okay.
As long as I'm south of it, you can see it dotted on my sectional there, and then you can really see it's the dotted area.
Yeah.
So yeah, there is a road that I think if you have permission, you can go in there, but there's not much there. I think I used that years ago in college. We used to camp out there when I was in Army ROTC.
Okay.
Used it as a bivouac site. But
yeah.
there's another one you can get to off of 520, 528 is another big wildlife preservation park that has trails and stuff, and it's a lot more wooded.
That's that Tasahatchee.
Tasahatchee, yep.
Yeah.
There's actually some holes in there. I've practiced, just landing, well, not landing, but hovering in, surrounded by trees and popping out of there.
Yeah.
This is the boat dock here, like the wave at the airboats.
Yeah, up in North Dakota, the H1s, the Hueys, they had some spots off the airport there. I guess one of them was just wide enough for the rotors, and they would take people for rides. They'd go and they'd set it down there.
Yeah.
And the stories are that the pilots would hop out of the helicopter and go run and leave the person in the helicopter.
Nice.
But
there's an airboat there, or just a regular jump.
Yeah.
So there you go. There's the good nickel ride for you.
Yeah, I appreciate
Instead of just going around the pattern,
Yeah.
Something different for you guys. Yeah, this thing is really cool. I like this. You got heading, altitude, airspeed, pitch, roll. It's even got the trim, the inclinometer for the trim ball.
Okay.
So it'll tell you, which direction you're
Right.
out of yaw trim.
Step on the ball.
Yep, and it even has an HSI for navigation.
Oh, okay.
So it's a fun little toy.
Yeah, I can understand having that at night because...
Yeah, I mean, it'll be black out here. You'll lose reference to the horizon.
Yeah.
I mean, not that you can't do it. It's just, I like that added layer of security.
Yeah, I've heard plenty of stories about even down by the Everglades.
Spatial, you get that spatial.
You better be
disorientation.
IFR qualified to go fly over the Everglades at night because
Oh, yeah.
it gets so black out there.
Reporting runway 36, pattern altitude 1,000 feet. Helicopters operating west of runway 36 at or below 600 feet. Use caution for numerous birds in the vicinity of the airport. Read back all runway hold short instructions and runway assignments. Advise Space Coast Tower, evade information, Charlie.
Charlie.
This is Charlie, 1450 Zulu observation, wind 010 at 9 or visibility 7, sky condition 3000 scattered, temperature 222.14, altimeter 3030, visual approach runway 36 in use, landing departing runway 36, pattern altitude 1,000 feet. Helicopters operating west of runway 36 at or below 600 feet. Use caution for numerous birds in the vicinity of the airport. Read back all runway hold short instructions and runway assignments. Advise Space Coast Tower, evade information, Charlie.
Yeah, 500 feet works better for me to come back in versus 1,000. It keeps me below the fixed wing traffic.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes I'll ask you guys, hey, does 500-600 feet work if you're not too busy? So I'll stay away from everybody.
Yeah, well, the helicopters come in and out at 500 and 600 feet.
Yeah.
So.
I try to kind of do that, but also I don't want to interfere with them either, because they'll come along the power lines to get out here.
Yeah.
All right, we are 5 to the west. Space Coast Tower, helicopter 8006 Alpha.
Helicopter 8006 Alpha, Space Coast ground. Space Coast Tower.
Helicopter 8006 Alpha, 5 miles west of the airfield with information Charlie, like a direct to southeast T hangar ramp, full stop landing.
Helicopter 06 Alpha, right, report a mile to the west.
Report a mile to the west, helicopter 06 Alpha.
2000 Alpha, the local Airbus runway 26.
All right, everything's looking good.
Lucky 542 Space Coast Tower, quarter 2 miles.
Yeah, when you got the sun hitting directly in your face, it can be a greenhouse in here.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say that. Big difference in temperature.
Oh yeah, when it's behind you, it feels great.
Yeah.
But if you didn't have these airports, man, these little air vents, man, you'd be hot.
Yeah.
Just you can blow some cool air in your face.
Well, the other thing is, like out here on the water, the reflection of the sun off the water plays, on your eyes too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So.
That's why I like the sun visor on these helmets. It's pretty good.
Now with the wind and the direction of the wind and the tail rotor and everything like that, as far as you're moving forward, it's not a big problem.
Not a problem.
But when you go into a hover,
yep,
that's where it becomes an issue.
Yeah, anything more than like a 10-knot wind, hovering, you just shouldn't do it in this aircraft because your tail's going to kick up, your nose is going to go in the dirt.
Okay.
And I teach guys, you're basically going to have the stick in your gut and pull right pedal to right back around to weather vane into the wind.
Okay.
Because this thing does not hover well in a tailwind.
Okay.
You know, if it's 5 knots, yeah, you can hover tailwind. It's fine. You'll have enough control authority.
Yeah.
The problem is you run out of control authority with a tailwind. 10 knots or greater. Or if you have a really heavy passenger. I'm a big guy. I mean, we could probably handle it today because you're so light, but
right.
Your CG, the more weight you have up here, the further forward your CG is, and the further aft your cyclic goes, to the point that you won't have enough control authority with any kind of tailwind. So those are limiting factors of the aircraft. But with experience and time, I've got about a little over 200 hours in typing rotorways now, so you just learn those things. That's why I've been getting a lot of interest in people want flight instruction from me.
Yeah.
So try to keep people out of trouble from balling up their helicopters. Helicopter 06 Alpha is about 1.5 miles for the southeast T hangar ramp.
Helicopter 06 Alpha, roger, landing the southeast T ramp with some pre-exercise caution, landing, not moving area.
Okay, landing at my own risk and exercise caution, helicopter 06 Alpha. Who's that today?
That's Dave.
That is
Dave Love, the manager.
Oh, the manager, okay. Yeah, I don't think I met Dave.
Cirrus 20 Mike Lima Alpha 36 ready to go.
Cirrus 20 Mike Lima Space Coast Air, hold short runway 36 awaiting IFR release.
Hold short 36, 20 Mike Lima.
Awaiting IFR release.
The 5GT Foster at Space Coast Tower, hold short runway 36 at Charlie.
Hold short runway 36 at Charlie.
Alright, we got one airplane short of 36 at Charlie.
Yeah, one at Charlie and one at the end.
Yeah.
The one at the end is probably the guy holding for the release.
Yeah, I guess this guy's just trying to get on the other side.
542 runway 36, clear for touch and go.
Touch and go, 542.
Getting a little busy today.
Starting to, yeah.
Helicopter 667, no delay, cross runway 36. I got a Cherokee on about 1.5 miles final.
Okay, no delay crossing the runway. We got that traffic in sight. We'll be out of his way shortly. Where that quick stop comes in.
Yeah.
And the hardest thing I do is landing on this little postage stamp.
The golf cart we're going to move around on you.
Yeah, well I got the brakes on it too, so
42, roger, in contact line of departure.
coming in to the right side of it a little bit, sliding to the left is the easiest way.
Helicopter 183 Papa Sierra with you. I'm not sure if you got our last transmission.
23 Papa Sierra.
Oh man, I nailed that. Holy shit. I'm proud of myself. Good job, Joe. Good job.
I'm assuming you got the little cutouts on the...
Actually, I needed some rubber and I cut that out. What did I put that? I needed a piece of rubber for something.
I figured you did that for a visual reference.
No, my visual reference is here. It's blue tape, painter's tape.
Oh, okay.
I got a blue ring around the skid, as long as I keep it in there. So it's actually pretty centered there, I bet.
Okay, yeah, it is.
Because I can't see it. I can't see it from that
it's
side.
almost centered.
So you can start unlatching your door. You can get some fresh air in here, so it doesn't smell like farts and sweaty guys. But yeah, you got the good ride today, man.
Yeah, Appreciate
That's the
it.
fun one. Yeah, you just leave it open, get a little crack of air coming. Yeah, just keep it closed.
Oh, okay.
Because the wind's going to blow it closed again
yeah,
on you.
probably a little.
Yeah, it's because the wind's coming from that direction.
Caesar Mike Lima, contact line of departure.
Over to departure, Caesar Mike Lima.
Cessna 522 Fox, runway 36 at Charlie, cleared for takeoff. Left turn to the west is approved. Don't start your turn out till you're leaving 1,000 feet.
Alrighty. I'm just waiting for the oil to come down and temperature.
Okay, yeah. 2 minutes. 2 minute wait time.
Well, I wait till 180, so sometimes
Yeah.
it can take, I mean, it can take up to like 5 minutes to cool
Oh,
it
really?
down because of the turbocharger.
Oh, okay.